Hello, check. Yeah, I need to get to Jupiter, Mondo Yiba, kindergarten, second year. And the corner by the Gelagi look to me, do, and corner by presentation, I get a sure.
상문을 쇼부되네 남주 완주 원주니 베드다는 말로 독서를 안직 들은 용도금에 산 공부 수시에는 숨게 제비테이나 근데체는 같이 단가 근데 조금도 이미 단가 권한인데라도 아니 먼저 프레젠테이션이 고시 체니 뭐 이시한데가 그 때문에
시간도 빼면 되는
Gaming la temare. Coordinator please he will explain you about VTAG and decolonization and getting mixing it give up to my apotero de aja give up give you can but kiddo can but the full give us some apotero so you guys are the future of our country, right? So please pay attention law mixing
Okay, I will be brief because I think I only have 5 minutes. How many of you have heard of VTAG before? VTAG, Voluntary Tibetan Advocacy Group. Okay, one person. Are you sure? You have? Okay, so VTAG, like your Lupji explained, is Voluntary Tibetan Advocacy Group. It is something that the CTA, under the CTA, Central Tibetan Administration, our exile government, is experimenting with the goal of giving young Tibetans all across the world the ability to directly advocate for Tibet. Everyone understand so far? Right. What that means is for the US, because there are VTAGs in Australia, there are VTAGs in Europe, VTAGs in Canada, but for the US, our main goal is to meet with our state lawmakers because we already have something called ICT. Are you familiar with ICT, International Campaign for Tibet? They run the Tibet Lobby Day. Have any of you gone to Tibet Lobby Days in the past in DC? Okay, a lot to do here. So because there's something called International Campaign for Tibet that already arranges meetings with like your Congress members or your senators. Have you heard of those terms before? Yes? They're the ones that go to DC and make decisions on how you're spending your money, raising taxes and all that. Well, there's a smaller version for the state, where you have your state representatives and senators. So that's what VTAG USA's main goal is. To work with them, increase their knowledge about the Tibetan issue, work towards advocating for Tibet, whether it be in like high schools or colleges. For example, in Minnesota, if you take Tibetan, or we have the same thing you guys have here, Pöglopta. Like myself, I graduated Pöglopta in Minnesota, and then in college, I didn't have to take a second language like Chinese or anything because I could use my Tibetan. I went to our principal, told him, can you vouch for me and say that I graduated Pöglopta and I have already learned a second foreign language. So that saved a lot of money. I don't know if that's something you guys can do here. What's the age range here? How many of you are in middle school?
5 to 17.
High school?
High school.
My brother went to high school.
All right. Anyone in college? Are they also college? So this is mainly for like high schoolers or college students. So if you know anyone, if your siblings are like in high school or in college, please make sure they can follow VTAG USA on Instagram, and then you can reach out there if you have any questions about how to start a VTAG. Right now we have one in Minnesota, we have one in the Bay Area, San Francisco, also in Seattle and Portland. We're planning, hopefully we'll have one in Colorado, and then in a few weeks I will be going to New York to talk to them about making one there too. So hopefully we'll have a lot of VTAGs around the US. But the main goal is just to advocate, meet with your state representatives and senators to talk about Tibet and advocate for Tibet, because there's not a lot of attention given at the state level. It's always like the Congress members or the senators that get all the attention, but actually it's the state representatives that have a lot of power for what happens in like your own local area. Okay? That's just a quick rundown. I don't want to take up too much time. Good? Any questions about VTAG? Do you understand what it stands for? It's a long name. Voluntary Tibet Advocacy Group. And like I mentioned, if you go on Facebook or if you go on Instagram, if you just look up VTAG USA, it'll pop up, our page for the United States will pop up. And then if you have any questions, you can reach out there or just send an email to vtagusa@gmail.com. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Ra. So always remember that we are Tibetan, and our one and most important responsibility is always fight for our country, right? In order to do that,
Sit properly.
Rodai
Right, this one right here. For here.
술은 근데 주다. 술은 주다. 근데 저 돌리라. 아, 내가 포기. 기도 돼. 나이 제일.
더 찍으네요. Sorry.
Esto no sabe dónde,
그때 랩레하고 차이만 고고지쯤은 차이만 따지니
폴로르기 히로 대 히로인데.
그랬다 연하면은 양 없나 망 없나
Siapa yang cikgu? Siapa yang cikgu?